We did it, Floss Tube. We almost didn't do it, but we're here. If anyone follows my Instagram or thinks I sound drunk, I'm not. So excited, planning on floss tubing, had like a whole to-do planned, went out, got myself some dinner, came home, and I had no power. Which means not only did I have no power and my hair looks like a hot mess, and I'm looking at it right now, I couldn't even get in my house. My whole family's away. I was like, I got 24 hours to myself, yes. And I was locked out of my house because I needed a garage door opener because I don't carry keys. My husband's gonna have a real I told you so moment about this. But we got power back sooner than planned. So here I am. Welcome back to NicStitches. Hello, if you're new, welcome back. If you're not, this is a channel about cross stitch, sometimes football, although Lion season is over, so probably not football for a long time, although the Olympics are coming and I am an Olympics whore. So Olympics, usually kind of inappropriate, but we're working on it a little, but not totally. As promised, Douglas is still here. The tree is now gone. I wasn't kidding. Christmas is super over in my house. We made it, we survived, and I'm super stoked about that. Let's see, if you are a returning viewer, I wanna thank you for watching my last video where I was like, yip, 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 about a whole lot of nothing and not a lot of cross stitch. I filmed it and uploaded it. I typically wait like a day or two before I watch them because if I censor myself or like go back and try and like redo it, it's stupid. So I waited like 2 days to go back and watch it and I was like, oh dear God, Nicole. All I did was ramble and do the whole time. Like clearly my floor lickers brought something home and I was, marinating in it. Also, I changed the video quality on here in hopes that it'll upload to YouTube faster because it's been taking a very, very long time. So if the video quality sucks, I won't know for like 2 days. So tell me and I'll flip it back. So, but welcome. Lots to talk about today because I had 4 days off of work in the last 2 weeks. So I had so much stitching time. Everybody at my house was like, what are you gonna do with all your time off? And I was like, cross stitch. That's all I did, was cross stitch. So I got a lot done. I bought a lot. I did stuff. So we're just going to kind of go for it. I don't have a good plan. You know I never do. Yeah. We will start with the Joann's and stuff haul from tonight. Again, if you follow Instagram, that's where I was. I was spending some Christmas money. Exciting. First of all, this is not from Joann's, but I bought these at Big Lots. How much did I spend? Doesn't say. $5 maybe? I spent like $9 total at Big Lots. So I think it was, and I got 2 things. So I think it was like $5. I've got quite a few big projects at this point that keep getting in the way. And I keep seeing everybody has these cutesy clips. These are fridge chip clips, but they're cute, they're colorful, and they're cheap. So Big Lots has chip clips if you want a chip clip for your whips that are big. Also not visible this evening, I decided, again, since I'm home alone in my house with no one here to poke at things or ruin my arts and crafts time, I am ice dyeing some fabric in my kitchen right now. Because why not? Of course, the night that I decide I'm gonna do this, so Joann's has lots of Ada, but they typically have the 15 by 18, is that how big it is? That's their typical size and it's 14 count. And I wasn't in the mood to go to Michael's. Michael's has the big like yard of the DMC brand because I won't buy the Joann's brand because it's all wonky and shit. So I'm doing 2 14 count 15 by 18s. One is pink, one is blue. Because why not? Also because I keep giving Brandy money. Every time Brandy makes a video, she posts something and I'm like, oh, I like that. Oh, I want that too. So Be Stitch Me has gorgeous fabrics and I will continue to buy them. But I should probably not buy something every week. Although Brandy's like, shut up, of course you should. And you should. So yeah. So I'm ice dyeing fabric. We'll see how it goes. I tea dyed one time and it looks like a train wreck. I'm still using it because it kind of works for what I'm doing, but it's totally not my favorite. So, oh, I also bought green I'm gonna save this one to see if I can get a bigger thing. We shall see. I bought another hoop because I keep sharing hoops with all the things. I bought this crazy psycho super glue and some bougie magnets to try and make some needle minders. Now I gotta find some pins that I like. I am telling you, that needle minder, I have the one that was gifted to me, and it is the jam. Like, honestly, I'm tempted to just use plain magnets for now because they work the same. That's the whole point. It's a freaking magnet. So I may just use these until I find pins that I like, because it is a world of difference to be able to magnet your needle to your whip instead of, because I was a big fan just jamming it in there. Not wise. So yeah. And then Floss, because I always buy Floss. So I actually did good, and the guy checking me out at Joann's tonight was great, because my Joann's app only gave me the option of 20% off for seniors. We need to talk, Joann's. But my email had a coupon for 15% off of everything, and I just could not convince myself to try and use the, like, I'm a senior discount. No offense to all of my lovely viewers who may be, I don't even know what constitutes senior. It's like 55, 60, 65. Like, by all means, I love you, but I'm not there yet. Not even 40 yet. So I just couldn't do it. So yeah, he let me use 2 coupons from my email and 2 coupons from the app. So I did well. I did not spend all the Christmas money there, which is awesome. So on to whips. And I am just gonna put it all together. You know, I don't have any FFOs. I don't know how to finally effing finish anything ever, but I'm sure good at starting them. Some are new starts that I bought. Some are things I already had that I finally started. I took this new year, new whip business like super serious this year. Started quite a few things. So I'm just gonna throw it all together because half of it's started anyways and it saves time. So, first, I'm just reaching in the bag. So first, I have the Little House Needleworks Suffrage Act. This is the stitch along with 2 Martini Stitcher, Michelle Bendy Stitchy, I think, and Stitching with the Sisterlies. They did this one, not a brand new pattern, and it's a go at your own pace. For those who are wondering, she did clarify that the goal is just to finish it by Election Day. Here in the States, that's in November. I will definitely finish it before Election Day because I'm kind of obsessed with it. So this is how far I am. I've only worked on it one day so far. So let me talk for a minute about this fabric here. So I did that big Instagram post and I talked about it in my last video that it can be stitched affordably, that you don't need to get all the like high-end bougie floss and whatever. So everything I did is from Joann's, and this is the linen, Carolina linen, 28 count something or other. This shit is so hard to work with. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish one of you had been like, ma'am, don't do that. This stuff is really, really tough. It is, first of all, completely see-through. I don't know if you can see me through here. Oh, I swear I'm sober. Completely see-through. There is no like give, there is no forgiveness is probably a better way to say that. So if you can see the back, I have to care. I am champion at like disastrous backs and carrying my threads really far. I can't even carry like from one letter to the next. It is so see-through. I have to be so careful. So it's gonna take me a little bit longer. Also, the tension is really difficult with my threads. Again, I'm used to Ada. You can kind of be a brute and it doesn't matter. And with this stuff, you can't. Like you could, at the very, I don't know if it'll do it. Let's see. On the S, between the 2 sides, let me see. Between the 2 sides of the S, like here and here, that was the first, oh, I pushed the camera. That was the first letter I did. That was where I started. And you can see how hard it pulled and it like skews the gridding. Like, this shit's tough. So that's okay. I mean, it's an added challenge and I think it's appropriate fabric for the project that it is. I think it's gonna look really nice when it's done. But to be very clear, I don't foresee myself spending a lot of time with this kind of linen. This is very, very, very hard to work with. Give me my 18 count Aida, please. So, worked on that. Next up, since we last spoke, I decided I wanted to do a temperature chart for the new year. So I, again, had seen lots of them online and I liked the idea, but I didn't really care for any of the patterns that I saw. They were all almost like a quilt style, if that makes any sense. Like I didn't love it. So I liked the idea, but I didn't want to do it. And then someone, I didn't write any names down this week. BT dubs. Sorry. I will watch this in 2 days and I will update your names in the comments. So yeah, somebody had posted a picture of this, and this is the temperature tree by Stitchin Mommy. And obviously this is my black and white PDF because that's how I roll. But it's brown, obviously the tree, and then you do the colors for each of the days. And even just the picture, like the digital picture on her Etsy was like, ooh, that's really pretty. So I decided to do that one with no planning and no, that's what half of that floss is from Joann's, is temperature floss. So I went ahead and started, which way does it go? This is my start. I kind of love it on this green. This is mystery fabric. This is from Becca. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It might be 16 or 18. Honestly, I can't tell what count it is. I'm not measuring. We don't care that much. It's pretty. It's pretty. I do have a few concerns when the green leaves come in, like they'll blend really hard, but I just didn't want to do this one on white and felt like this was like a really appropriate one. And so this is the center to give you an idea. I center started again. I made a post on Instagram about this. The bottom is not done. I think there's 4 or 5 more rows down here. This is the January branch. Where did it go? So for reference, that's with the January branch, and this is the whole tree. So it goes way high. So this is the middle, and my thought, we'll see if I follow the whole year. My thought is to do the whole tree and to finish it and then put our name at the bottom. Just put like Nikki 2020. Yes, for those of you that don't know, my last name is Nikki. Yes, my first name is Nicole. No, I don't go by Nikki. My husband thinks it's funny sometimes, and I sure did marry into that name. Would you expect anything less? I hope not. Yeah, I needed to clarify that because I didn't want you, like, I'm not putting my own name at the bottom. I'm going to put Nikki, our last name. I think it'd be nice for the new year, new decade, new whatever. Maybe it's not a new decade. I had a teacher friend who was like, excuse me, decades go 1 through 10, not 0 through 9. And I was like, well, way to ruin everyone's fun. I don't actually care when the decade is. I think it would be fun to do. So I'm doing this one. And I really am pleased with it so far. This has stitched up really, really quick. I have also made sure, so January is now done. So I literally can put this down for 30 days and not care. Not that that's my plan. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Still dropping it. Okay. So it's not my plan to put it down. I do hope to continue. I would like to get the tree done as soon as possible so that I can just toss in the leaves. We all know me, it's not going to happen, but it did work up quicker than planned. I also seen a lot of people discussing it in all the Facebook groups, people who want to do temperature charts, and they're like, how do you pick? And do you do the high or the low or the average? Like, dude, do whatever you want. As long as you're consistent, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to do the daily high. I'm also doing the high because it's the easiest for me to find when I miss it. Because we all know I'm not going to actually write down the temperature every single day. I can Google that shit and it's never going away. Like I can Google like what was the high temperature on July 17th in 2001 and it will tell me. So yeah, I just decided to go with the high for the day. The only thing I didn't end up loving was the temperature range. So she offers 4, which is really, really nice. Like a colder climate, a hot climate, a temperate climate, and then varied. And I ended up having to do varied just because on here it makes the high 100 and above is the hottest leaf. And 27 and below is the coldest. And unfortunately, the weird place I live hits all of those temperatures. To be fair, we have like 3 days a year under 27, and we hit like 35 days in a row that went over 100. So, and yeah, I hate it, like a lot. I hate the heat. Like if it's over 75, I'm pissed off and angry. Different story. So I kind of wish it had more variety. It's got this many. I kind of wish it had more, and I did consider like laying it out and adding more and making, because this is a 4 degree range, and her others were all 2 degree ranges. So I considered like taking the hot temperature one and then just like stacking into the bottom or like tossing it in, but it was too much work and I didn't want to do it. So I'm just going to do the varied one. I do like the colors she's already chosen, so I don't want to screw with that. I know I'm going to like how it turns out. So here's to hoping that Satan's butthole doesn't make it 100 degrees for 30 damn days in a row again, because it's hot. I just heard a noise. I don't know what it was. We're going to pretend I didn't hear it because I'm home alone. All right, next one is another new start, new thing. This one I talked about last week. I don't have a picture. Oh, I do have a picture to show you. So I talked about Linen and Threads. They do the free stitch along every year. And I saw their stitch along from last year and freaking loved it. And then I saw that they were doing a new one and got excited, and then read and it said it was Quaker style. And I was like, I don't really know. And then the pattern dropped again, like a day and a half ago. The pattern dropped and I was like, I don't really know. And then people started posting and I was like, well, and it's gorgeous, so I'm doing it. And that's how I decided to do stuff. So this is part 1. Where there? Is that corner? Again, it is Linen and Threads mystery. What is it called? Linen and Threads mystery sampler sale on Facebook. It's free. And if you don't like it, they've got 17, 18, and 19, all of which are gorgeous, like crazy gorgeous. So there's lots to choose from. They're big. They will occupy you well. I was talking to Julie, Julie, what the hell? Kansas City, Colorado, Julie. And I made a comment to her and I was like, I could literally, my husband's about to call. He just texted me. I don't know what happens when that happens. We're just going to keep talking. And I might hit the button if he calls. Sorry. I told her, I said, I could literally buy nothing else this year and have plenty. And she was like, yeah, I could buy nothing else in my lifetime and have plenty. So for those of you who need things. So I did decide to do it. I did decide to do it with stuff I already had in my stash because I don't want to spend too much money. So this is where I have started. The good thing, this sampler, so they give you sizes. Obviously this is huge. This is half the reason I bought the clips. They give you, you don't get colors. They don't give you anything. You can do it any way you want. You can do multicolor. People do variegated. People do solid color. People do all of the things. So, yep, there's that. I'm excited about it. It's once a month. And yeah, so there's that. So I started that one. He still hasn't called. I'm impressed. Sorry, I texted him, but I didn't tell him about the blackout that I was dealing with. But I did swear in a text message like, this effing town. And now he's like, what's wrong? And I'm not answering him. He'll live. What's this? Oh, so I worked on Wizard Rose. I wasn't kidding. I had so much stitching time this week. I didn't quit my job. I mean, I can't afford to quit my job, but I would really like to quit my job because I like stitching all day. So I worked on this one, the Hard Knot Life Wizard of Oz watercolor. I love it. This is almost, obviously you can see there's a line, that's a page. There are just, well, technically there's 4 pages because it like stops right here, but I do the feet with it. So I'm almost done with half. Very, very excited about this one. Keep kind of wavering back and forth. how I want to finish it, if I want to frame it, if I want to pay $1 million for someone to frame it, because those coupons at all the places are crap, and we all know it. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. We'll see. Next one, the Detroit Lions. I worked on it, not happily. Last weekend, I sat down to stitch. Was it weekend? I don't know. There was a day. Pick your day. I sat down to stitch, and my husband's like, "You working on the Lions one?" And I was like, "I guess." So I pulled it out to work on it just for him. Almost done with one page. It's like 9 pages. So there it is. Upsides. It didn't turn into a puppy. If you follow me on Instagram, I did post a picture before I finished the bulk of the lion, and he looked like a puppy. So I am glad he turned into a lion. Sucker takes forever. Ever. Like, I literally put 6 hours into this last time I sat down, and I didn't finish the page. So that's kind of frustrating. I've also learned I will probably never do another photorealistic one. I know that some people really like to do like pictures of their kids and babies and stuff. Nope, I have no interest in ever doing anything photorealistic again. Honestly, it's not even the full coverage so much as it is the confettied full coverage. It's a time suck. It's really hard. It's really frustrating. It's not instantly gratifying, and sometimes I'm like a toddler and like I want it now. I mean, I'm probably 30 to 40 hours into this sucker. It is big. I will say thank you to whoever you are who mentioned the tent stitch. Not that I've figured it out yet, but I am very intrigued by it. So let me pull it back out here. So the very top of this is actually all black. Like the whole pattern is surrounded on black, and I was going to stitch it on black and ended up not doing it. So this was just because I was being lazy. I didn't want to start at the black. I started with the very top color, and I think I'm really glad I did. So I think my plan is I'm going to obviously stitch the whole thing over the course of the next 27 years. And when I get it all done, rather than fill in all the black, I'm going to tent stitch it. Because on YouTube and on all the Pinterest tutorials I've read, that shit is the jam. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know how it works. It doesn't immediately make sense to me on like a logical basis, but it's fine. I'll figure it out. And then, nope, that's not it. I gotta find it. I got at least one more I've worked on. Literally, I worked on all of the things this week. Almost all the things. And then this one, I think is the last one. This is the Cunning Cross Stitch Harry Potter Choose Your Own Adventure Welcome to Hogwarts Letter from Hogwarts thing. So this is another one. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen this. So the first pattern dropped yesterday. Thankfully, I was reminded that it is a once every 2-month pattern drop, which I'm glad, because that whole piece in the middle is full coverage, almost full coverage. It's a banner. It's your house banner, and it literally is full coverage all the way down here, and then at the very end, it like triangles like a banner. Like, it's big. It's real big. So if I recall correctly, the designer did say that it was not all going to be full coverage, that this was the most full coverage section. So I hope that's not a lie and that I'm remembering accurately, because as you can see, I have not finished Hogwarts. Let me see. I have not finished Hogwarts. I have not even started the train, the Hogwarts Express. Like, I'm way behind, way behind. So yeah. I am stitching this for my son. So we will be doing the Ravenclaw banner. This one's gonna take a while. Honestly, that other one, the linen and thread stitch along, just stitches up really fast. Or it feels fast. This one, nothing about this feels fast. It will be very time consuming, and like the patterns came out yesterday and then people were posting edits they were doing today, and I was like, I'm gonna change stuff. So in case I wasn't hard enough, I decided to make it harder. So yeah, there's that. So, oh God, I said I was gonna do it at the beginning of the video and I didn't, so let me do it now. Don't go away yet. I had mentioned at the end of another video that in the new year, I want to do a giveaway, just for fun, and because I love y'all. Why not? So what I'm going to do one big giveaway. It's not going to be hard. You're not going to have to, like, you know, show me you can do the splits and a handspring and give me the blood of your firstborn. It'll be easy. It'll be fun. I am welcoming contributions. If any of you want to send stuff, I've already had one person say she wants to contribute to the giveaway. I will be getting you a gift card, probably to Joann's, because I go there a lot. Yeah, just a happy 2020, fresh start, fun start. You know, I'm a big proponent of you can buy stuff at Joann's. I'm a big fan of shop local. I get it. But for those of us that don't have access to local stores, or the budget for smaller stores, I think it's important that this can be a fun and exciting hobby at a Joann's budget. So, and they have banging ass coupons. So dude, sign up, get their coupons, get the app. It's great. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. I think maybe, sorry, I'm like flashing you my tank top. That's not my bra, it's a tank top, I swear. I think two-ish weeks, I will announce the actual giveaway here and on Instagram. So for the next 2 weeks, if there's something you would like to contribute, let me know. You don't have to. And like I said, this will be one giveaway, one winner. One person's gonna get all the stuff, whatever it may be. Right now, you'll be getting a Joann's gift card and I think a scissor fob. That's as far as we've gotten. That might be it. But hey, something fun. So you're welcome to join your whatever. You don't have to. Throwing it out there. And I keep saying I'm going to say at the beginning of the video because I do follow the YouTube tracking stuff. And I lose a lot of you way before the end. So I don't know how many of you are left. I will remember to say this at the beginning next time. And I'll start talking about it on Instagram. So, but yeah, I want to let you know that's going to come up in the next couple of weeks. That is, in fact, all I have because I did actually have to work some. I had to work today. I don't know what day it is. Like, I was screwed up all day long. Tomorrow's Friday, apparently. I'm so just like in my head. It's weird. I think that's it. It is. So thank you for coming back. I'm thrilled if you are here again or new. Subscribe, like it, do all of those wonderful things. Please come. Please keep coming to see me. Once upon a time, I regularly posted on Mondays. Now that football's over and the holidays are over, I don't know that it will be Mondays. I did mention that last time. I'm now on my second Thursday in a row. Maybe it'll be Thursdays. I don't really know. I do aim for once a week. I don't foresee that being an issue. So there you have it, friends. Douglas and I enjoyed talking to you again. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy sending your kids back to school. Later, kids. Out of the house. So mine go back Monday. They're with their dad this weekend, so I got a little bit of a break early. Thank God. But so yeah, and I will see you all next week. Thank you.